Hi, I'm Myra. Good morning. Welcome to our Pilates class. Let's get started by taking our feet underneath our hips, and we'll start into our Pilates breath, which is a deep inhale through the nose and an exhale through an open and relaxed mouth. And while we do that, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So we'll inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. And again, inhale, lift those shoulders. As you exhale, roll them down your back. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll down. And inhale, lift. And exhale, roll down. Good. Inhale, drop your ear to your shoulder. And as you exhale, roll that head around. Inhale, up. And exhale, roll around. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking 4 more deep breaths here. Take some concentration into your center as you breathe deeply through your rib cage. Try to turn on those low abs by pressing the belly button into the spine. Good, and come to the back of your mat. If you're not already there, we'll come into some roll down. So inhale with that nice long spine and long neck. As you exhale, dropping the chin to the chest, scooping the belly in and rolling down over our legs. Trying to keep the hips over the toes. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, slowly rolling up. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale. And exhale to standing. Inhale up. Exhale down, connecting our breath to our movements. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up and exhale down. We'll stay down. Inhale here. As you exhale, take a gentle twist towards one foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the other foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, center. Walking our hands out to plank as we exhale. Rocking our shoulders forward and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders forward and back. And really scoop that belly in towards the spine. Trying to keep that connection for most of everything that we do. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And focus on your breath. Breathing in and out. And in and out. 4 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Holding that plank, just bending both knees down, gently tap the floor, and then lifting back up. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Activating our core. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale with control, and exhale. Thinking about keeping those abs pressing into the spine. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Lift the hips up to downward facing dog. Maybe walking those hands and feet a little closer together. Take a moment to pedal out the heels, lifting one and bending the legs, switching side to side. Keep those shoulders pressing down the back. And keep that breath going. Good, lifting both heels up, and then as you exhale, drop both heels over to one side, feeling a stretch in our side body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale to center. As you exhale, try to press those heels down into the floor. Lifting the tailbone to the sky. Keeping the belly scooped in. Good. Inhale, lift your heels as we exhale, rolling into plank pose, finding some motion through the back. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, lift. Exhale to plank. Good. Holding here. And we're lowering to the floor slowly. Elbows raising the wrists. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest everything down. Taking those arms out to a cactus shape. Just lifting the arms up, but first squeeze those glutes. See if you can lift your knees off of the mat. And just lifting those arms. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Now really scoop that belly in. Keep it lifting off the mat. Inhale, arms up. And exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. That belly's still engaged. Take the hands under the shoulders and tuck the toes, lifting up to plank pose in 8 counts. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lifting the hips back to downward dog. Taking a free breath here. And then inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, rolling to plank pose. Inhale. 8 counts down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Relax everything down. Again, taking those arms out to a cactus shape. Squeeze the glutes, lift the knees off the ground, and we're going to inhale, lift our arms and head and chest. Inhale up. And exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale and hold. So check it out. Your knees are stretching towards the ceiling. Glutes are squeezing. Now take some attention into the low abs. See if you can press that belly button into the spine. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Again, pressing up into our plank in 8 counts. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the hips. Pressing those heels down. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, roll to plank pose. 8 counts down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering everything down. Again, squeeze those glutes, lift those knees, and we're just going to stretch our shoulders here. So clasp the hands behind you. Lift the arms to the sky. Keep those abs engaged, lifting them off the ground. A deep inhale. As you exhale, gently lower those arms. And lifting up into our plank in 8 counts. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling into downward dog. And then walking our toes up to our hands at the front of our mat. Hang out here for 2 breaths. Let that head release. And then coming into a seated position. And then plant those feet, grab behind the thighs, lift up to a flat back. Inhale here. As you exhale, curve the back. Good, hold it right there. Inhale, exhale, press that belly in. And inhale again. Exhale, just go a little further back, feeling that contraction of the low abs. Inhale here. Exhale, just a little further back. Keep that belly pressing down. Inhale. Exhale, just a little further back. Check if you have a long neck. Inhale, exhale, a little further back. And inhale, exhale, a little further back. Now our low back should be glued to the floor here. Inhale. Exhale, mid back down. You should feel those abs releasing a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, lowering the shoulders to the floor and the head. Okay, we're going to come straight into our hundreds. So selecting your leg position. And then wherever your legs are, tucked or on the floor, straight to the sky, take a moment to glue that low back down to the floor. Press the abs into your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, lifting up. And then we pump those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that belly pressing down. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Knees into chest. Deep breath in the nose, out the mouth. Maybe rock the knees from side to side. Okay, we're going to come into single leg stretch. So one knee into the chest, one leg out. Inhale, lifting the head and chest up. And we do it. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Keep it going. Take some attention down to those low abs. See if you can press them a little further into the mat. Last 4. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Rest it down. Now coming into double leg stretch. So we're going to take our legs to tabletop position. Hands on the outside of the knees. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the head and chest. Glue the low back to the floor. Inhale, arms and legs open out. Exhale, coming back to our starting position. Inhale. Exhale in. Inhale, open. Exhale in. Don't let that low back leave the ground. Exhale, circle those arms and lift. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more here. Inhale, open. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. The knees into the chest. Deep breath here. Next, we're coming into scissors. Doing our exhale, inhale, breath pattern. One leg to the sky, one leg out. Legs are stretched. Inhale, lift the head and chest. We go exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, inhale. Keep eyes about mid-thigh. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Switch over to that first leg. Lower your bottom leg down. Lower the head and chest and just take a gentle stretch. Fully behind the leg. Deep inhale here. Exhale, just go ahead and switch those legs out. Lower the other leg to the ground. Trying to keep both legs straight. If you're really tight behind the hamstrings, you can always bend that bottom leg. Good, and both knees into the chest for a deep breath. Okay, coming into some leg lifts and lowers, hands behind the head or underneath the hips, legs to the sky, glue the low back to the floor, lowering the legs down, only lower them as far as you can, leaving the low back imprinted on the mat. So inhale down, and then exhale, lift. Inhale down, and exhale, lift. Inhale down. See if you can start your exhale thinking belly button to spine. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. We'll do 4 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Keeping those legs up to the sky. Resting here. So we're not really resting that much because we're still using our abs. Keep those legs up. Breathing through the ribs. Good. So we're going to turn the legs out so our knees are facing out towards the side. We're going to flex the feet as they lower and point as they lift. We're also going to hold our head and chest off the ground for this set. So lifting head and chest up, closing the gap between the ribs and the hips, opening those elbows. Here we go. Inhale down, point and lift. Imprint that spine on the floor. Inhale, point and lift. Inhale down, and point and lift. Open those elbows. Inhale, and exhale. 4 more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Last 2. Down, point and lift. Flex the feet, down, and point and lift. Good. Rest the knees into the chest. And another deep breath. Good. We're going to come into our froggy pose with our feet. Knees are open, inside of the heels are together, and toes are pointing out. In our Pilates V, our first position, glue that low back to the ground. Inhale, press those feet out away from you. Then exhale, bringing them in. Inhale, press away. And exhale in. So if you have some really good abdominal control, maybe your legs go lower, or if we're still building that strength, our legs can press higher. Good, one more here. Good, now we'll lift the head and chest up as our legs extend. Inhale, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale in. Two more, keep those elbows pressing back. And exhale. Ribs to hips. And exhale. Good, keep going. We're going to lift that chest up. We're going to keep that chest up. Just the legs working. Inhale. And exhale. Press that belly down to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, rest everything in. Okay, we're going to come into twist. So again, hands will be behind our head, trying to keep those elbows pressing out. One knee into chest, or actually knee into tabletop. I think I said the same thing yesterday. And then other leg out. So inhale here. We're going to exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Rib to knee. Eight more. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Press that belly down. And 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Knees in. Deep breath. Good. So first, let's just open those knees up. Gently pressing those knees open. Feet fall apart. Good. And then stretching those legs open. Take your hands out at a 45-degree angle. Glue that low back down, and we're just going to lift our legs slowly together. 2, 3, 4, and open. 2, 3, 4. So we want to kiss the insides of the heels together at the top. Knees are pointing out. 2, 3, 4. And lift. 2, 3, 4, and open. 2, really imprint that spine on the floor. And lift. 2, 3, 4, and open. 2 hands behind the head. Lift the head and chest up. Legs. 2, 3, 4, and lower. Slow, slow, slow. And we lift. Maybe a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, and lower, down, slowly. And lift. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, press that belly down, and down. 2, 3, 4, again, up. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, lifting up. 2, 3, hold the chest up, just open the legs. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4. You can inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, or try to take a long breath in and a long breath out. And again, lifting up And open. Last one. And up. And open. Good, let that head rest down. Just keeping the legs there. Place the hands on the inside of the thighs. Maybe add some gentle pressure to open those legs up a little more. Maybe sway side to side. Loosen up those hips. Go ahead and relax the feet. Still breathing deeply. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So closing those knees up. Plug them into your chest. Then we're going to come and stretch everything out. We're going to roll up to sitting. So inhale here. As we exhale, peeling off the ground. Into our spine stretch. Pressing the belly button back away from us, the fingers and toes forward. Inhale. And then exhale, scooping that belly in, gently lowering down to the floor. And inhale. As we exhale, lifting up. Taking our mind to all those small things that we have to think about. Scoop that belly and feel that opposite pull. Inhale here. We have a long next to sustain. Belly scooping in. Placing one vertebrae on the ground at a time. Not letting those ribs flare open. Our breath. Exhale, lift. Inhale, stretch it forward. Exhale, scoop the belly. Slow and controlled, going for precision. Inhale. Exhale up. Good, we'll do one more. Find that spinal stretch. Exhale down. Always add another breath wherever you need it. I think I rarely make it down with one exhale. Good, find that spinal stretch. We'll hold it here. Really reach those fingers out away. The belly button pressing behind you. And then lower the hands to the floor, rolling up into a flat back. Inhale here. Exhale, bending at the waist. Walking those hands out. Keeping that length in the waist. Inhale. As you exhale, then we can curve the back to find a little more depth. But don't lose all that space that you found in the low back. Last inhale and exhale. Inhale, rolling through the spine up to our seated position. And then flex those feet. Arms out and coming into our spinal twist here. We do exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. So keeping that belly pressed in. So our abs are nice and strong when we twist through our back. Last two. Inhale. Inhale. Good. Take those arms to the sky. Feet are flexed now, and again, hinging forward at the waist. Keep that length. Maybe you can reach a little further. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the hands, and then we can relax that upper body down, finding a bit of a curve in the spine. Finding a nice stretch behind our legs, or if you have a tight back, feeling the stretch along the spine too. Good, and inhale, rolling up. And then taking our hands behind us, they're going to be straight and as wide as either side of the mat. Trying to keep our chest lifted this whole time and a nice straight back. So coming into rocking our knees side to side, toes are on the ground. So inhale to the side, one hip lifts, and then exhale to center. And inhale to the side, and exhale center. And again, keep that chest lifted, belly's nice and strong. And again, inhale, and exhale. Good, so now take those toes off the ground, same thing. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. I find that my hips keep scooching away, so I have to always readjust those arms in towards me a little bit. So keep now taking our legs up to a tabletop, and inhale, and exhale. Keep that chest lifted. Inhale, and exhale. And again, inhale, and exhale. Working those obliques here. And exhale. Good. So back to toes down. Inhale to the side. We're going to hold here. Stretch both legs out. And then back in. And to the center. And to the other side. Stretch the legs. And take it back. And center. And again. To the side. And lift. And down. And center. Scoop that belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So now we're going to take our legs straight to the sky. As much as we can. Dropping both legs to one side as far as they can go. And taking them back up to center. Inhale down. And exhale lift. Inhale down. Exhale lift. Keeping that chest open. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Lowering those legs. Coming into butterfly. Bottoms of the feet together. Lift up out of that waist. And then hinging at the waist again. Find the length. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and round the spine. 2 deep breaths here. Good, and we're rolling back up into that flat back. And then we're coming back, going to make a big circle with our legs. So take those hands behind you, lifting the chest, taking our legs to the sky. And big circle to the side, out in front, other side, and lift. Going the opposite direction to the side, bring them front and side, and lift. Other side, side, and front, side, and lift. Other way, side, front, side, and lift. Good. Again, into butterfly. Find that length out of the waist. Inhale here. Maybe this time your feet are in closer towards your groin. They can always be way out far as well. And again, 2 deep breaths. Good, rolling up. And let's take the hands underneath the shoulders, plant the feet on the ground, and then just lifting the hips to a reverse tabletop. Deep inhale and exhale, lifting one leg to the sky. And we take that leg down and up and down and up. 3 and 4. Keep that chest open. 4 more. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Placing that foot back down. Lift those hips if they've fallen like mine. Lift the other hip up or other leg up and down and up. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take that foot down and then coming into some tricep dips. Elbows bend and straighten. Down and up. Down and up and down and up. Try to keep that chest lifting as much as we can. Check in that you have a long neck. Letting those shoulders shrug up to our ears. Good, bend those elbows and hold it right there. Press the elbows back towards each other. We'll find small bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there. We can scoop that belly in maybe a little bit more. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold. Scoop that belly in. Press those elbows back. And again. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Lower it down. Crisscross those legs. Shake out the arms. Let's cross one arm over the body. Come into a little stretch here. Still keeping those shoulders pressing down. Got a long neck. Our abs are still engaged. Breathing through our ribs. Gonna let that go. Other arm across. Breathing in. And out. Good, and clasp the hands behind the back. You can press those palms together, leave them wide, just gently lift up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and exhale. Good, let that go. We're going to come on to our side. Get into some leg work here. So taking your feet out to the front corner of your mat, lining up your hips, your shoulders and head with the back of your mat. So feet are going to be flexed here. We're going to turn that bottom foot down so our heel is to the sky. We're lifting up. We're going to make a little first position with our feet here. Lifting that top leg up and down. Up and down. Inhale and exhale. And down. So we want to keep these hips stacked right on top of each other and keep the belly pressing in so we can find our body nice and strong and not wobbling. And up and down and up and down. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Lower that leg down and then turn that foot in. Come into front kick. Exhale, exhale, inhale back. Exhale, exhale, inhale back. So trying to find the biggest movement that we can with our legs, making sure that we're still keeping control of the upper body. And exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Again, placing that leg on top, flex. Now our knee is facing front with that parallel leg, and again, lifting up as high as you can go, but not turning out the leg. Deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, and lift, and lower. Keep that bottom heel turned as much as you can towards the sky. Good, last one. Coming back into front kicks. Here we go. Exhale, exhale. Point, inhale back. Flex, flex. And point. Flex, flex. And point. Flex, flex. Point. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. Scoop that belly in. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. Again, stacking on top and opening that top leg so our feet are in first position here. And again, lifting up and down. 2 and 3 and 4. Now check in with this lower part of your body. See if you can lift your side waist off the ground. I can't really, but I'm trying to. So if we're doing that, we're really engaging that core. Good, I think this was our last one, or we did one extra. Again, front kick, back kick. And exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. See if you can lift that sideways off the ground. Good. Placing that foot on top. Flex foot, parallel leg this time. Up and down. Now press your shoulder blades down your back. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Lift that leg with control. 7 and 8. Good, lowering it down. We're finishing off here by taking our foot in front of us, turning the toe down, heel to the sky, and we go down, up, like you drop and catch it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Good. Relax it down. Whew. Then the inner thigh there. Speaking of inner thigh, let's go to some inner thigh work. So plant that foot down. Let's do a quick massage on that top hip. Okay. So plant the foot, or it could stay back how it just was. Flexing the bottom foot and lifting it up. Nice and long, just finding some circles in one direction. 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. See if you can lift your leg up just a little higher. And then again, circles one direction. 2, 3. Take some concentration into those abs. 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down and up. 2 and 3, 4, finishing with 4 more, and 6, 7, and 8. Good. We're just going to switch over to the other side, however you want to do that. So we're taking our feet out to that corner of our mat, sitting up here and turning out that bottom foot, heel to the sky, bringing those feet into first position and lifting up. 1 and 2. I think those toes are pointing right over your head. Keeping those hips stacked right on top of each other. Press the shoulders down the back. We have 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Coming into our front kick, so turn that foot parallel. Down and back. Front and back. Flex, flex, and point. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Good, so that parallel leg, now we're lifting up, up and down. 2, don't let that leg turn out. 3 and 4. Check in with that bottom foot, keeping that heel pointing towards the sky. And 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Coming back into our front kick. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Find lots of range of motion. And 7 and 8. Good, and then coming back into that Pilates V and lifting up and down and up and down. Concentrate on that breath. Up and down. Make sure you're not just throwing your leg up there, you're in control. And last 2, and up and down, coming back into our front kicks. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And 3, tummy in 2, and 1. Basically placing that foot on top, toes pointing to the front of us, lifting up and down. 2 and 3. Check in with your shoulders and neck. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Good, taking the foot in front of us, turning the toes down, down, up, and 3, 4, check in with that other foot, heel still pointing to the sky. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and whew, that was challenging there. Okay, coming into our inner thigh work after that little butt massage, hip massage. Okay, flexing that bottom foot, lifting up, and then finding our small circles. 2, 3, 4. Checking with those low abs. 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 4, 8, 7. If you get tired of holding your head up in your hand, you can always go ahead and rest it down. 7, 8. Good. See if you can lift it just a little bit higher, and again, circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 1, 2, tummy in. 3, 4, nice deep breaths. 7 and 8. Good. And we go up and down, up and down, lift and lower. Good. And rest. Good. So rotating onto our backs. We'll take a moment in a supine butterfly here. Opening those knees, and then we're going to come back into that big straddle that we did. We're working our abs. Just a bit more inner thigh. So let's come into happy baby next. So make sure that tailbone is in contact with the floor as well as all of the back. Flexing the feet, grabbing the outside of your feet. Open those knees, and then gently pressing with the hands. Ease those knees closer to the floor. Maybe it feels good to rock back and forth here. Whatever you want. Good, so finding the center again. And then letting those legs open up into our straddle. Again, that tailbone is grounded to the floor. Our low abs pressing in, so we're going to do crisscross open. Alternate your crisscross, so every time the other foot is on top. And arms down by your side. Here we go. Crisscross open. Crisscross open. 3. And 4. 5. And 6. Keep that belly pressing into the floor. 7. And 8. Good. We're going to continue. We're just going to flex the feet when they open. Point and flex. 3. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. And 8. Now we're going to do opposite. Flex when they're in and point. 2. Keep that belly pressing down. 4. And 5. 6. And 7. And 8. Good. Let those legs relax out. Maybe we found a little more length in the inner thighs, groin. Gently press those knees out. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Good. Take those knees into your chest. Good. Grabbing behind the thighs and gently rocking in slow motion up to a seated position. Good. And then balancing on our hips into our teaser. Taking the legs up. They can stay bent or taking them straight. Good. When you're ready, you can release the arms, taking them up in line with the legs and holding here. Lowering one leg down, trying to keep our upper body where it is, lifting up. Other leg down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up. Good, taking our upper body to the floor, down, and up, and down, and up. 2 more. Down, and up, and down. Good. Again, let those feet relax down. Lift up out of the waist there. Go crisscross the legs. Moving up over onto our hands and knees. Take a moment in the cat-cow, arching the spine. Inhale. Exhale, curving the back to the ceiling. Scooping that belly in. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale, arching the back. And exhale. Inhale, arch. Just because our back is arched doesn't mean that we're letting those abs hang loose. And exhale. Good, tuck the toes. Lifting up to downward facing dog. Lift the heels, inhale, roll the plank pose. Coming into 2 tricep push-ups here, so inhale down, and exhale lift. Inhale down, and exhale lift. Walking the hands out about mat width, taking some wide elbow, wide arm push-ups. Inhale down, and exhale lift. Inhale. And exhale, walking the hands back under the shoulders. 2 tricep push-ups down. And up. And down. Up. With the hands out. And down. And up. And down. And up. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders, walking them into the feet. Inhale here. Exhale, scoop the belly, rolling up through the spine. Good, just taking a wide leg stance. Toes pointed in front of us. Inhale, lift that chest. As you exhale, coming forward with a flat back. Dropping our head over our legs. Let those hands release down. Rock those hips over the toes. Let that head hang. Good, inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands over towards one foot and then rotate the heels so our toes are both pointing the way our body is. Stretching out our leg. Keeping both hips pointing towards the floor. Good, and then peel those front toes off the ground, flexing the foot. Maybe even assisting yourself in a greater stretch by pulling those toes back. Good, inhale. Exhale, lower. Rotating over to the other side. Both hips pointing down towards the floor. Go ahead and flex that foot. Maybe pressing your toes back with your hand. Good, and then lower that foot down. Walking it back to the center. Dangling here. Good. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Open one arm. Keep the hips level. If you want a little more stretch, take that bottom hand to the opposite ankle. And then release to center, flat back up. Twisting to the other side, try to stack wrist on top of wrist. That hand over to the other side if you want to increase that twist a little bit. And then back to the center. Inhale, lift that chest. Exhale, lower. Heel to those feet. Under the hips. Inhale, and then exhale, belly button, spine. Rolling up through the back. Inhale, lift those arms. And then exhale, open. And we are all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.